Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, the 28th of September. Going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about Kwon, assets, Overreach. Who knows? We'll see. Circle, Binance is kicking in their own stablecoin. We're going to look at mortgage rates, crazy refinances, you name it. It's going to be a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. It's going to be a crazy week. So I'm going to jump right into the first story. Kwon, as suggested earlier with is it an overreach? Is it something where, hey, maybe this government in South Korea is onto something? So they want to freeze his Bitcoin assets. The LFG is basically saying, look, we're trying to protect this ecosystem. We never had transferred these digital tokens to other exchanges after his arrest warrant was issued earlier this month. They also say the prosecutors that they have requested that KuCoin and OKX freeze a total of over 3,300 Bitcoins, about 67 million, and allege that this transfer was controlled by Do Kwon. Obviously, Luna, the LFG, said they never created any wallets or moved any Bitcoins or other tokens held by LFG since May. Okay, and he put a screenshot of the wallet address to verify that earlier. He's now saying, hey, this is like a little bit of an overreach. His staff is saying. The Terraform spokesperson claimed that the cryptocurrency isn't a security, meaning it's not covered by the capital markets law of South Korea. Quote, we believe this is a case that's been highly politicized. The actions of the Korean prosecutors demonstrate unfairness and a failure to uphold basic rights guaranteed under Korean law, end quote. Never a dull day with Luna, but that's what we have for today with Do Kwon. Bitcoin holding 19K. Just checked. It's in that 19.5 range. Volatility is expected. Options expiry this week. So the possibility of $2.2 billion options expiring is going to put Bitcoin has to hold this 18.5 support. Okay, this 4-month long triangle I'm going to show you. This is according to Cointelegraph. It has until late October to determine basically whether this downtrend is going to continue or it's going to continue trending down. It rejected the 20K resistance September 27th. It's which is, obviously today, but the bulls still have reason not to give up. Here's the chart. You can see that downward triangle that they're talking about, the 1-day price, Bitcoin to USD, very strong dollar. And that's where we're at right now. We'll see if this can hold the 18.5K level later in October. Stablecoins. We all knew Binance was going to start, flushing out the circles and out of their exchange. They did say that they're going to create their own stablecoin. Since they've announced that, the stablecoin market has shifted. Okay, Binance has begun converting their stablecoins, any stablecoins you have, into their stablecoin. Okay, so they're not going to support any of these USDCs. The market cap for USD went down 5% since the announcement. And they said the number of stablecoins, the USDC stablecoins leaving the exchange on Binance, are up by 93%. So not nothing. Okay. And in response, we have this from Circle came out today at the Converge convention. They are available. Their USDC is now going to be on Arbitrum, Cosmos, Near Protocol, Optimism, FND, Polkadot. So they are, with the loss of Binance, which is obviously a huge exchange, we're seeing them at least make the attempt to try to get out into other platforms and see where they can still be as relevant as they have been. Crypto winter does not exist at Bitcoin Beach in Portugal. Now, this is an article here that came out where Bitcoin Beach, if people aren't familiar, Portugal, the country of Portugal, is obviously a very, right now, crypto-friendly place to be, and a lot of people went there. We'll see what the government says next month, I believe, is when they're going to announce, their finance department is going to announce these new crypto regulations and what that means. Obviously, we have places like Italy, other parts of Europe where you're getting taxed. Bitcoin and other cryptos are they have a nice deal there in Portugal. So the bar in the community of about 150 crypto supporters around town of Lagos, they're still optimistic in this crypto winter. Okay, they saw all these drops from 68K down to 19.5. We're off 70%. Blah 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 blah. Thousands of investors are hurt. However, Portugal is relatively expensive to live. It's also very nice weather, great people, great food. They're just kind of like, hey, this is not going to affect us. We get that it's been down, and it is down, but we're not out of this deal. We're not out of crypto. So Europe, again, Italy and France, they say too. France is, taxes your profits from virtual currencies. But again, the weather, cost of living, an easy path of residency if you're into the golden visa. Okay. It's a cash deal when you buy your real estate there as one of the many options of a golden visa. But you can get a path to residency in this country of Portugal, which makes it very enticing to people. Vanguard Properties are saying a real estate company said it sold 10 luxury homes to crypto families just last year. So, and then there's a link, there's a website down there. You can kind of check it out yourself if you want to see. But it's been a huge hub for crypto investors. Moving into real estate, okay, housing market getting less affordable. It sounds like that's just a daily headline that they just kind of put up there and leave it every morning. You don't really have to guess what's, if it's going to change or not. But the housing continues to get less affordable. Mortgage rates at 6.52% amid the Fed tightening. That's a 14-year high. Okay, since 2008, the MBA revealed this morning. 30-year fix climbed 27 basis points for the week ending September 23rd. And again, they're calling it a hawkish, certainly not dovish, monetary policy has made homes increasingly unaffordable. Okay, now we're moving into refis a little bit. 22-year low as interest rates surge higher. I mean, who wants to refi right now, right? The average contract interest rate for a 30-year mortgage was 6.52 from the 6.25, which is the balances of 647K less and less. Applications dropped 11%, 84% lower than the same week 1 year ago, when rates were in the 2s and 3s, right? Mortgage applications to purchase a home decreased only 0.4%, but were 29% lower than the same week in 2021. Kind of some positive news here I'm going to end with, okay? So you have some affordable Midwest and East Coast markets that are holding up best as the U.S. housing market cools, right? So Chicago, you got Albany, you got Milwaukee. They're holding up a lot better than the coasts, right? We got the Seattles, we got the San Francisco's, we have the New York's, all that, right? They're saying home places in Chicago, Milwaukee, they got more expensive during the pandemic, but they're still affordable compared with the rest of the country. So because they were so affordable to begin with, and they were still somewhat affordable as the pandemic hit and prices went crazy, which I said yesterday, was telling everyone the 60%, according to Forbes, of these houses bought in this housing boom we had in 2021 and 2020 were just due to people wanting to work remotely. It was nothing to do with like this market screaming better, this and that. It was just people want to work from home, and that's why the prices went up 60%. Okay, so we have these relatively home prices make the house hunters seeking deals, and homes are already priced low enough that there's not much room to fall, right? So they don't have much volatility because there's not much meat on the bone, I guess, for people to begin with. I mean, it's going to have a pretty moderate appreciation rate, and you're not going to pay a ton for it, but you're not going to make a ton in appreciation either, which makes it relatively low risk, right? So that's my last story. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. I do these streams every day, crypto and real estate. I try to split it up half and half. The most important stories that I find each day, so you don't have to go look for it. This can be your one-stop shop to kind of get that. So if you like this kind of content, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you would. And I would hope to see you all on the next stream. And again, anything you see that you think makes sense for me to cover, or maybe something I missed, hit me up in the chat, and I would love to hear from you. So have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow.